You?
You always are smiling. Well, first of all, let's start with the fiscal cliff. Your reaction to all of this?
Well, there are three important points. One is the economy is going to be a catastrophe over the next 4 years, no matter what Republicans do. You have Obamacare coming down the pike. So many people are going to part-time work and are being hurt. I mean, everyone I know in every possible industry is already seeing cutbacks in advertising, cutbacks in even going to go to see the doctor. The economy is going to be a disaster. It's only going to get worse under Obama. Republicans are totally over the barrel because all tax cuts, Bush tax cuts, expire unless they agree to what is being portrayed as tax cuts for the rich.
Wrong.
And, of course, it's not, just let me finish the 3 points, it's not the rich. It is people who are currently engaged in making money. If it were tax breaks, as they say, for the rich, I'd be more in favor of tax hikes on the rich. That's Warren Buffett and John Kerry and Dianne Feinstein. No, this isn't a wealth tax. This is a tax on people who are desperately trying to become rich, but the truly rich, like Warren Buffett, don't want them to. And finally, the most important point is in 2 years, we've got to take back the Senate, and in 4 years, we've got to take the presidency.
But I don't want to talk about the election.
All Republicans have to concentrate on is making sure that this economy gets blamed on Obama. And there are things they can do, like propose tax cuts, or rather tax hikes for the truly rich, i.e. Warren Buffett, no more state and local tax deductions, cut out that Hollywood phony accounting. Let's go after the 1% of the 1%. Forget the 1% of income.
There's a lot of good ideas there, and I can't deal with every one of them, but they also have to stand up for the country going broke. Take a stand against America going broke.
But they can do that by giving speeches, by making clear this is not a good deal, we are against this, and raising taxes on the people who are the job creators.
How about they pass a bill that extends all the Bush tax cuts? What's wrong with that?
They could, but it'll be rejected in the Senate.
Okay,
and the question is then what happens?
Well, then who's to blame?
Okay, fine, let's do that. But in the end, at some point, if the Bush tax cuts are repealed and everyone's taxes go up, I promise you Republicans will blame for it. It doesn't mean you cave on everything, but there's some things Republicans do that feed into what the media is telling America about Republicans.
Wait a minute, I want to make sure I understand. So you're saying then, for PR purposes, that they should give in to Obama on the tax rate?
Not exactly. Well, yeah, I guess I am. But I think you should
capitulate to Obama, who's... We don't have a revenue problem, Ann.
We lost the election, Sean.
We won the election in the House, and the government stayed the same.
But again, it's going to be like in 1994 when, oh, yay, Republicans won the House and the Senate, and we had Clinton in the White House, and the government shut down.
Run on the idea,
that hurt the Republicans. That hurt the Republicans a lot.
Did the Republicans run on the idea that they're going to be for limited government, less government spending, lower taxes?
No, but they will be.
They didn't. Well, if they're going to raise taxes and by Obama's argument and co-opt his language, then basically we got the Democratic Party light.
No, they're not going to allow taxes to be raised on 98% of America because they need to keep their eye on what happens to you. No, I don't. No, I don't. I can see what the media can do. And when the media convinces a majority of Americans who voted in November that the economy was George Bush's fault,
we're not going to.
You can't do things that feed
give up principle and give in to what the media is saying about you.
No, but every once in a while, to do something that feeds into a particular stereotype of Republicans. I'll give you another example.
You think they're ever going to like you? Do you think they're ever going to like them?
No, but you don't give up everything. There's certain things that make it worse. And I think there are a lot of ways you can raise taxes on rich liberals. I just named 3 of them. Hollywood, Warren Buffett,
I agree with those.
State and local taxes.
But you also talk about the tax rate.
And those are the truly rich.
But that's what Obama wants. Here's my...
No, he does not want to raise taxes on rich liberals, so it screws the Democrats. How do they vote against that? We can turn the tables on them. Look, that whole war on women chit-chat, that campaign that was being waged against Republicans, it was meaningless until Todd Aiken. You give them one thing to hang their hat on, and if Republicans block tax cuts in order to, as the media will portray it,
let me say one last thing to you.
Save tax cuts.
There comes a point in time when you got to ask yourself, when are you going to fight? And you're telling me that they should put their media concerns and the PR ramifications of this above their principles. We didn't elect them to raise rates on any... Hang on a second. We didn't elect them to raise rates on anybody Well,
you're
you know
going
what,
to
Ann?
lose.
Sometimes on principle, you've got to stand
what's
and
the
educate
principle?
the country. The principle is
we want to raise taxes on everyone.
Spending, reform entitlements, reform the tax code.
Yeah. They'll be pushing all of that, and it'll go to the Senate and will lose. The question is, are they going to raise taxes on everyone, or are they going to allow Obama's idea of raising taxes on just the job creators?
If we're going to govern based on polls and perception, we're going to lose always.
No. Not.
Yeah, always.
Exactly.
The media will always side with the Democrats and the liberals.
No, of course they will, but there are some things where you are handing a gift to the media, where there is something to the point they're making. And moreover, the point is standing on principle. If they could win, that would be one thing.
We should have just elected Democrats to the House then. They might as well have the whole government and let them take the responsibility for their failure.
We can raise taxes on Hollywood, New York, California, and Warren Buffett.
We agree on that, but not tax rates. You're wrong.
They're going to lose.
Okay, then if they lose, you're saying the PR war, but they have the power to stop the president. They have the power of the purse. They should use their constitutional authority.
If they block tax hikes on the, as they call the top two income earners, not the rich, then taxes go up for everyone. How is that winning? That isn't winning. Taxes go up for everyone. We're against tax hikes. And just make sure the media cannot pin the next 4 years of the economy on the Republicans.
You are giving in.
Look, we lost the Senate. We lost the
narrative.
presidency. We have to win in 2 years. We have to win in 4 years. And we can as long as Republicans are
so now we got to go sucking up to the media and hoping they like us and hoping they don't demonize us.
No, but just don't give in on a particular stereotype about Republicans. War on women, Todd Aiken, party of the rich, tax cuts for their rich friends.
And Coulter. Good to see you.
Good to see you.